finally giving you a look into my entire crystal collection. And to make this video a little bit more informative, I decided to explain what I know about the properties of each one. So if you've been wanting to buy some crystals, hopefully this will help guide you to choosing the ones that are best for you. Also, keep in mind, I am not an expert on crystals, so of course do your own research before you buy one just to get more in-depth information. So if you're wondering where to actually buy crystals, you can do a quick Google search and see if there's a gem and mineral store near you, or Etsy is a great place to look if you don't have a shop nearby. And another question that I get asked a lot is how to choose a crystal. And my answer is always to choose the one that you feel drawn to the most. I know this is kind of vague, but even if you're just drawn to it because it's your favorite color, go with that. Trust that you will attract the crystal that you need the most into your life. And a last question that you might have is how crystals actually work, and what do I mean when I say that they have energy? So the explanation could fill an entire video itself, but just to explain it briefly, crystals, just like everything else in this world, are vibrating at a specific frequency. So their vibration, or their energy, can alter your personal vibration and bring more balance or healing into your life. If you're interested in learning more about this, you should definitely do some research because it's so fascinating to read about. And before we get started, I just want to mention that this video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you need a website, a domain, or even an online shop, they are your place to go. So if you want to try them out, you can follow my link down below and get 10% off your first purchase. Okay, so now let's get into my crystal collection. Rose quartz is one of my favorites because of its beautiful color, and I actually have two of these, one raw stone and one tumbled. So this stone embodies feelings of love and compassion and well-being, and it correlates to the heart chakra. This Argonite stone is one of my newest additions, and honestly, I was just drawn to it because of how cool it looks. So Argonite is a very grounding and calming stone as it's related to the root chakra, and it can be used to help clear energy blocks or just to balance your energy. I have two pieces of citrine, one larger piece and then one really small one. So citrine has the energy of abundance and clarity, and I read something about citrine that I really loved. It said that the stone carries the power of the sun, thus it can awaken your creativity and it encourages a fullness of life. This jasper stone was actually a gift, and as soon as I received it, I immediately felt drawn to it. I really love this one. So jasper is a protector against negative energy. It has a low frequency aligned with that of the earth, so it can bring a sense of unity or oneness with all living things. Smoky quartz is a cleansing and purifying stone, and it can help heal you of both physical and emotional pains. I have a couple pieces of smoky quartz, and it's pretty commonly found, but it's still a really beautiful stone. Tiger's eye is another one of my favorite stones just because I immediately felt drawn to it the first time I saw it. So this stone enhances your creativity, and it can give you a little boost of motivation to achieve whatever it is that you dream of achieving. Lithium quartz is a grounding stone, and it's also really powerful in healing repressed emotions or mental blocks. This Dalmatian Jasper was given to me as a gift, and I love it just because of how pretty it is. I love the spots on it. So this stone energizes you and it brings a lot of positive energy into your life. And I've also read that it promotes a childlike joy and disposition. So all around, it's just a pretty happy stone. Pyrite is both a very protective stone against negative energies and also very powerful in helping you manifest abundance into your life. Selenite can be very helpful for mental clarity, and it's also just a good healing stone and can cleanse you of negative energies. Bornite is this gorgeous iridescent stone, and it can help with energy blocks, and it just promotes feelings of happiness and joy. Amethyst is another pretty common stone that I'm sure you've seen around before. It has a very calming energy, so it's often used to help you sleep better, or it can be used in meditation to help ground you. Hematite is a grounding stone, and it can dispel negative energies or clear any blocks that you might have. And in my travel pack video that I made last year, I mentioned that I bring this with me on my travels just because it works so well in centering and protecting you. So it's really nice to carry with you. I have these two tiny pieces of jade, and jade is another calming and balancing stone, and it also promotes prosperity and abundance. Now, just before I end this video, I want to mention Squarespace one more time since they are the sponsor. You probably know by now how much I love them because I've mentioned them in several videos, and they are my favorite place to create a website because it's just so easy to create a professional looking website with their customizable templates. That's my favorite part about it. So I've been using them for years for my art portfolio website, and I have loved my experience, and I'm certain that you will love using them too. So if you need to build a website, or you need a domain, or you want to create an online shop, try out Squarespace, and you can follow my link down below to get 10% off your first purchase. So those are all of my crystals. As you probably noticed, most of mine are really small. I just prefer the smaller crystals because they're easier to store, you don't need as much room for them, and the big ones are beautiful, of course, and I would love to own one day, but I really like my small collection for now. And just like I said in the beginning, remember, I'm not an expert on crystals. I just explained what I have personally learned over the last couple of years, but if you're interested in learning more about them, I would encourage you to do your own research just to find out some more information. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am sending so much love your way.